It is 5:35 on North America's East Coast, which means it is time for Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. Hello, everyone. It's me, your favorite neighborhood Shakespeare. I said favorite. I normally say friendly, but you know what? I'm keeping it. I'm holding to it. I'm going to own that slip because I think I should be your favorite Shakespeare. In fact, years from now, when school children are looking at the complete works of Will Shakespeare, they're not going to see some stodgy old pencil drawing going, well, with that thin pencil mustache looking very John Waters. No, they will see me going, and that's how it should be. That's what's going to happen from here on out. Oh, my goodness, friends. We have one of our guests laughing fantastically. She's very kind. But we have here in the studio, and by studio I mean everyone's individual home, so many wonderful guests. We have, moderating the comments, we have Michael Sturm of The Langers Ball. Go give them some love. Go to thelangersball.com. Give them some love. Give them your hearts and your hard-earned dollars. But tonight we have doing music, Drunk and Disorderly. Look at Erin looking bored. I love it. We have talking about theater, TJ and Claire. Look at Claire actually being bored on her phone. She's like scrolling and stuff. She's like, what? I have no time for this show. We have Aileen Goldberg just facing straight down the barrel of the camera. She's our main guest tonight. And it's me, your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare. I love you, you love me. There's so much mutual glorious affection. And let's start the show by bringing all of our guests into the studio with the click of a button. Oh my goodness, hello! Welcome to the one live show a week that we do now.
Yay! Live.
Yes! Oh my goodness. What a week it has been. Goodness, I've got Georgia on my mind. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh are forming new unions and going against eons old rivalries. Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. Arizona, what is going on there? I mean,
well, obviously there's a lot of folks from cities like Chicago and Boston and New York who have decided that snow sucks.
Oh,
so they want to go to
yeah.
a place where there'll never be snow again.
All right. And with the way the planet is warming, that'll happen in all lifetimes.
They might as well just stay in New York, really.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what? It's going to happen.
It was 70 degrees today. Wasn't that nice? November.
No, it's not. David, it is November 6th.
All right.
That is not nice.
It's beautiful.
Shut your face.
Lovely.
Shut your face, Jersey people. No, it's wrong. You're wrong. You're in your wrongness and be wrong. I mean, Claire, you're giving me scary eyes. I'm very scared. Oh, goodness. We have the Zenith Players here to talk about theater. We have Drunk and Disorderly to apparently talk about lack of snowfall and how nice 70 degrees in New York City on November 6th is. And we have Aileen here possibly agreeing with me. I have no idea. She's like, it's Shakespeare's show. I'll agree with him. I don't know.
Yes, and. Yes.
Oh, there we go. Thank you so very much.
The hotel is paved with yes ands.
Off-screen wife just gave me a seltzer water. Today's show brought to you by seltzer water. Because I make jokes all the time that Shakespeare's actually drinking seltzer water at this time of the day. Sometimes decaf coffee. So, oh, goodness gracious. I love seltzer water. It's going in my cup. And it's going to go in my tummy. Claire's hugging a bottle of wine.
Oh, it's not wine.
I'm just chugging whatever concoction I made most recently.
Oh.
I make concoctions now.
You make concoctions. Are they legal or is it more equivalent to bathtub gin?
Fifth Amendment.
Fair enough. All right. Claire, also, Fifth Amendment doesn't count. I am neither a lawyer, a judge, nor a police officer. It doesn't count. Claire, what were you hugging?
Lemonade vodka.
That sounds disgusting. I'm sorry.
So good. No,
you're not allowed to be a grown-up. I'm sorry.
It's like candy. It tastes like candy. It's not candy.
It's not candy, but it tastes like candy.
It just tastes like it.
You're describing my entire experience with Manischewitz wine.
Okay.
Manischewitz doesn't count as wine.
No, it really doesn't.
No, Manischewitz counts as wine in the same way, like as on Dave Chappelle's show when he said it'll get you drunk. So Manischewitz will do the job.
It's like
This is Traviska Kosher Ruby Porto. That counts as wine. This counts as wine.
Yeah, but if you're drinking it straight from the bottle, I think that just makes you an alcoholic there, David. So
I'm not really sure what your point is, but yeah.
Well, this show's off to a banger
It's
start.
actually a Talmudic phrase that means that. It's in Hachinami. It basically means you're right, but who cares?
That follows along the lines of you are technically correct. The best kind of correct. Love it. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, in that case, will our drunk and disorderly friends get so drunk and so disorderly as to give us a song? Will you give us that sweet earworm that will make us all dance in our hearts, enliven our partner's heels?
maybe.
As soon as my A string agrees with me.
You didn't tune before we got here.
I did not.
Oh, see, I thought that was like the perfect segue and it was all going to happen right there. No.
Now we're just going to sit here.
This show is not.
Wow, that's really off. That's pretty bad there, Foxy.
May I make a confession, lords, ladies, and Swiss Mars?
Sinner.
Thank you very much. And that confession is that this past weekend, we actually had a live gig. Our first live gig of the bloody season of the whole year of 2020. It was outside.
The instruments still haven't forgiven us. They have not been in tune since.
They're like, we kept you kept us inside in climate-controlled conditions for an entire season, and we were happy. Why did you bring us here?
Can you pass me the circle of doom?
You want to do that one?
It's an entire intervening week.
Very well.
Hey, we're doing Shakespeare's show on Friday. Should we tune it?
No. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to do the one about Dublin or about Tinkers?
Oh, Tinker.
Tinkers?
Yes,
There
We
you go.
haven't set up a Sunday. Don't get disorderly.
Scene and pickles full and fish and green. The summer was silver sheen, the hills and glens did gladden. One day up on the border bench, the tinkers pitched their gypsy tent. Old and young with one consent, resolved to have a wedding. Oh, the bridegroom was the Norman Scott. Twice it broke the nuptial knot, and once was threatened to be shot. For each a martial lord would go. His Gleason Joe was match McKell, a stay wife match for Rich himself. With glamour and canter, charm and spell, they frightened up the border row. Do a dumb a did, do a dad no, do a dumb a day, how rough with the tinker's head no. By the way, that's the easy part, and because that's the easy part, you're gonna have to do it as well. No priest was there with solemn face, no clerk to claim a crown's the brace. The fiddler fiddler played the grace, and sent their gabs of steer and no. When beef and mutton and pork and veal and paint, just once and frisk out hill, there's haggis and a collar too, they coloured away career and no. Do a dumb a day, do a dad no, do a dumb a day, her off with the tinker's bed no. You better sing along, I'll know if you're not doing it. Well, the drinks and dinner play of galore, which suddenly plays the hideous roar, because there's no one here accord, a seat to drums his table. They drank, they swore and sang, they called and grieved the whole day long, tangled and tangled on the song to touch the tongues of Babel. Do a dumb a day, do a dad no, do a dumb a day, her off the tinker's head no. Before the group, which likes with many a mow and move, and the fire of age and youth, and every breast and saddened no. The three stout lads flew over the hill, and risk of life that proved to quill, robbing the neighbour and slugging the still to carry on the wedding no. Do a dumb a day, do a dad no, do a dumb a day, her off the tinker's wedding no. With generous suits they hailed them back to Campaign farewell, my whiskey. Delirium sees the glorious song, the bagpipes in the fire they flung. Soldiering is on the rigging wrong, to click of the touch of the whiskey. Diddle-a-doo-a-dum-a-dee, rough with the tinker's wedding. Diddle-a-doo-a-dum-a-dee, diddle-a-doo-a-dad-no. Diddle-a-doo-a-dum-a-dee, rough with the tinker's wedding.
Oh, well done. They are drunk and disorderly. Well done, my friends. The Foxy Bod and Twig, and you can follow them. Drunkanddisorderly.org. They are an organization.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Somehow, yes, we haven't made profit.
We've never
in
made a
years.
profit.
It'd be true. I mean, unless you count that time I started speaking in tongues, but then I left the Republican Party.
What?
I don't know. That was a weird conversation stopper, wasn't it?
Oh no, I saw two people drink, so I just assumed it was a drinking game.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. You can also follow Drunk and Disorderly on Facebook at facebook.com/drunkendisorderlymusic. And then also become their fan on Instagram. I mean, as Michael Sturm says, did you know that they're on Instagram?
We are on Instagram.
See? Instagram.com/drunkendisorderlyband. So they're not completely consistent in all of the places.
No, we're having. Eventually, that will get ironed out.
We're called Drunk and Disorderly, so I guess it's within character.
You know what? It is truth in advertising.
Yes.
It is truth in advertising, Twig. And it's wonderful. Erin Catherine, by the way, Ermagerd, she loves our drinking game of David says something inappropriate and then we all drink. So,
You will be smashed before the night is out.
so let's jump over and talk to Claire and TJ for just a moment from the Zenith Players. The Zenith Players are a wonderful organization. They're a community theater based in New Jersey. I know it sounds so exotic. Yes. Aileen just became a resident of New Jersey not too long ago.
I did.
Very nice.
And I want you to please go follow them on Facebook, facebook.com/Zenith Players, and also at zenithplayers.com. Click on the. If anyone should have a .org, it's you two, by the way.
I'll get on that.
I don't know anything about it. That's
Yeah, you two just switch.
Well, you're a lot more organized than we are.
I just throw him under the bus. It's fine.
Zenith and I, we share a lot of resources with each other, and up to and including actors, and that's kind of fantastic and wonderful. And please go give them some love, and not just because they're frequent guests on the show, although they are. But let's talk to Zenith Players. So Claire and TJ, you're going to come up here where I am at the moment. Ooh. Hey guys up there. Hi, how you doing?
Wait,
and
yeah.
I know it's mirrored. And we're going to talk about your upcoming shows for this weekend, because you have some fantastic stuff coming up, as you are very much working to follow the same mission I like to say of keeping live theater alive.
Yes, we have tomorrow evening, starting at 7 o'clock. We've got Coriolanus, which is our next work as we progress our way.
Wait. You're saying Coriolanus and not Coriolanus?
I find that offensive. It has far too much anus in it.
Are you familiar with the complete works of William Shakespeare, Claire?
Not really, actually.
When you're done with them, I need to talk to you about that.
One of the characters, when Coriolanus gets mentioned, says, No. I don't like that one. Why not? I don't like the anus play. So.
I mean, it tends to not be one of the big five favorites. That could be because of the name.
Well, if you just said honest, it would be more Latin. So
it would.
Caius, honest.
Same thing with the planet. Uranus would eliminate all problems.
Uranus, not funny. Your anus, hilarious.
Uranus still has urine in it, though.
Yeah.
Right. Uranus, not as funny. Not as funny.
Not as
Uranus isn't
Still
funny at all, though.
Uranus is just boring.
Un-American.
Un-American?
Yeah.
You know what? All right, Claire and TJ, talk about your upcoming show.
So this is a play about a guy named Caius Marcius who
He leaves out the last name.
who it's not a last name, it's a nickname given to him by
Yes, it's
Saxons early in the
an
play when he roughs up the city, town, something, Corioli. So they call him Coriolanus as an honorific. It's
Yes,
kind of like Gaius Julius Caesar. His name's not Caesar. They just call
Well,
him.
yeah, it's the same way as saying Scipio Africanus. You don't say Scipio Africanus, Claire.
Maybe they did. We don't know. You don't know how
We have a
Latin
decent
was
idea.
pronounced. We can make educated guesses.
I
I
feel like
thought
the
you two-
translation should be Canis Major and Canis Minor.
Yeah, so this is going to be a beautifully international show because you have people zooming in. I almost said Skyping in, but you have people calling into the show from not just throughout various portions of North America, but let's see. I see Catherine Gilbert on this. She's down in Virginia. We have lots of New Jerseyans, but we also have the Netherlands. We have Australia and Emily Durango. Where is she right now?
Also Australia.
She's also in Australia. So we have 2 Aussies calling into the show.
Wow.
We've got people from throughout North America and then also Europe. That is
Wow.
brilliant and wonderful.
Three continents once again. One from the UK as well.
Oh my gosh, fantastic. So many time zones. For some of them, it'll be Sunday morning. I mean, I love Russell's versions of things when he's just like, yep. So what was it? Richard III, where he and I did a bit with each other, and then he leaves the screen and then puts into the cast chat, I gotta go make omelets.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you going to go make omelets? It's like, that's his
for his
breakfast.
children's breakfast.
It's
And
like
it-
his weekend morning Shakespeare. And like I guess with the comedies, it's all well and good. The tragedies, it's a rather strange way to start off your weekend.
Oh, I heart him so much.
He's amazing.
He has played so many wonderful heavies for you too. From Macca's to Coriolanus, just so many wonderful parts he's done with you, and you two are no slouches yourselves. Just keep bringing out so many shows. Now, what number show is this for you?
I stopped counting after 50. I'll update again at 75. I'm calling this week 33.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
We had 1 week off while we were preparing for Night of the Living Dead. So it was a nice little break, and now we're back, and we've got 2 shows in 3 days coming up, which it's a pretty heavy weekend between Saturday all the way into Monday.
So Saint Joan, that is about Joan d'Arc.
It is by George Bernard Shaw.
Oh, fantastic!
Mhm.
And let's talk about that one for just a moment.
It first came out just a couple years after Joan was canonized, so it's kind of we follow her through her career as a martyr and into the afterlife.
Career as a teenager who is hearing voices and really could have used modern mental health counseling and psychiatric assistance.
Or, just manipulate it for political gain like everybody else.
There's that too. See, that just takes him back to like some leaders of the world, some of the free world, who have said things such as, I talked with God, and God said this is okay. And it's just like, in prior generations, we would have burnt you.
It's true.
Because although we wanted you to have a good relationship with God, we didn't want you to know what God was thinking.
It depended on which sector of the powers that be you were in, as like king as opposed to pope or something.
Yeah, the Pope's allowed to know.
He's allowed to talk to God.
No one else. No one
You
else.
kind of expect him to.
All right. So now I'm getting harassed by our chat moderator Michael Sturm from the Langers Ball. And by the way, go give Langers Ball some love over there. Go give them likes and love on their Instagram, their Facebook, YouTube. Go follow them everywhere. But John Karnofsky wants to know, and he phrased this at Claire specifically because she is the artistic director. Claire, how much rehearsing and directing do you do for an online reading?
It varies. We had one rehearsal. I think it was like a 2-hour rehearsal for Night of the Living Dead, and then we just went up. For our weekly Shakespeare's, because everybody has access to that script ahead of time, we don't rehearse. So you get your role and you hopefully read it ahead of time, and then showtime comes and we all just go. So it's pretty exciting actually, because some people I know, I keep bringing up Russell, but Russell had played Macbeth in the past, so he was very familiar with the script, and to see what he brought to it, and then what Julie, who played Lady M, brought to it, and it was really neat to see kind of organically what just exploded on the screen between the two of them, because they didn't know what was coming.
Oh, fantastic. And then finally, this is being said, and I need everyone's reactions on screen. You are because of Russell and Emily Durango living in Australia, you are going down under for the Anish show.
It's true.
It's very true. That is a fact.
That is a hashtag fact, and that's bizarre. So please tune in for week 33 to the Zenith Players. Go to facebook.com/Zenith Players tomorrow to watch Coriolanus. I refuse to say it the other way. And on Monday for St. Joan by George Bernard Shaw. And we're going to pause for just a moment to pay some bills, because Shakespeare's got some sponsors that I need to make happy. So, friends, stick around. What are they doing over there?
I don't know. I'm making it up as I go
Just
along.
really excited about paying bills.
I know. It makes us feel accomplished.
It's nice. It's nice to treat this as a grown-up profession. It's great. So,
what's a grown-up?
I will let you know. It's certainly not my uncle's. No.
I need an adult.
I need an adult.
Adultier adult.
Oh goodness.
I mean, adultier adult.
Adultier adult. Well, friends, speaking of adulting, let's do some adulting right here, because today's show is brought to you by the good people at Hill Storage and Rigging Company. Hill Storage and Rigging Company. No job too large or too small. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing your equipment is in skilled and experienced hands, with services from the machine movers and erectors. And shut up, David. Aileen. In Middletown, Pennsylvania. All right, we're pausing for just a moment. We're stopping paying the bills. Aileen, when you were a kid playing with an erector set, did you giggle every time you opened the box?
When I was a kid, I didn't know what the word erector meant. Now I do, because I sing a Chaste Treasure.
Oh, I feel dirty. All right.
I feel dirty most of the time.
That's fantastic. So, Hill Storage and Rigging Company, no job too large or too small. Enjoy the peace of mind. Take two. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing your equipment is in skilled and experienced hands, with services from their machine movers and erectors in Middletown, Pennsylvania. Established in 1967, Hill Storage and Rigging Company is a family-owned and operated full-service millwright serving industries in the Mid-Atlantic states and beyond. They are a woman-owned small business with hours of operation Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, with weekends by appointment only. Call them at 717-944-7676 and visit them at hillrigging.com. I'm going to mute you all. Serious to God. Also, Dandyfolk. Dandyfolk, bits and bobbles for the sharp and snazzy. Dandyfolk is one of my favorite new sponsors here. Come peruse their ever-expanding collection of accessories with reversible venture hoods, scarves, masks, and more to get you through the seasons in style. The cotton masks are hand or machine washable with sewn-in polypropylene filters, built-in stainless steel nose bridges, and comfortable woven elastic. And the 3D shape of the new mask patterns, like this one right here, provides more breathing space betwixt your mouth and nose and the fabric, while offering a good seal across the nose and under the chin, and it end up looking like that. Now, save $5 off of your order of $50 or more using my special code, DEATHBYFLUFFYKITTENS, I know, it's kind of great. At dandyfolk.etsy.com. Tell them Shakespeare sent you. Yes, I mean, for the fandom collections, are you into Doctor Who, like this one right here? And on this beautiful, nice pattern that looks like antique china. Are you into Wizards or the Force or the Federation? They've got you covered. See what I did there? David is drunk and disorderly right now. So go to dandyfolk.etsy.com. Save $5 off using my code DEATHBYFLUFFYKITTENS. Show today is also brought to you by the good people at renfest.org. Renfest.org. You want to find them? It is in the name. Where did that ad go? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, there it is. Their goal is to drive more traffic to the sites, online stores, and social media presences of Renaissance Festival artisans, entertainers, and festivals to promote the idea of a hashtag Renfest at home to encourage patronage while fairs are closed and support other initiatives such as digital run fairs, online virtual shows, and the Rescue Foundation that benefits this community. Renfest.org is your online encyclopedia and phone book, basically, of Renaissance festivals, performers, and vendors. Check them out. Renfest.org. It is in the name. Henderson's Hearth, classic Celtic cooking for today's modern on-the-go diet. In 2012, Amy, their owner, came up with the idea to bring back traditional Celtic recipes that had begun to be lost in today's quick meal culture and inspired by Celtic heritage, but made for your busy family and schedule to bring a little old-fashioned comfort food back into our lives. They opened their first shop at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival in 2013 and have been doing bang a business ever since. They strive to provide healthy, easy, and delicious products steeped in Scottish heritage. Their ingredients are grown by them locally or in the greater region to ensure quality. Each product is made in small batches so they can ensure that your mix will exceed your expectations. Shop at hendersonshearth.com and follow them on Instagram at hendersonshearth and visit them starting this weekend at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival and tell them Shakespeare sent you so that they want to, keep doing this with me. Goodness gracious. And then finally, the Daily Brew, a 365-day guided journal. Now, have you ever started a personal journal only to give up because, you didn't know what to write about, or you wanted to keep a journal but didn't know how to start? Well, the Daily Brew journal might be just the thing for you. The authors have painstakingly created a 365-day template for writing about your thoughts and feelings, as well as a nice mix of active hands-on exercises to keep it interesting and to help you avoid journal fatigue. So find a comfy chair, grab your favorite hot beverage, a good pen, and start journaling. Studies have shown that regular journaling leads to increased emotional intelligence, creativity, and confidence. You get gains in both short and long-term memory, help with impulse control and problem solving, and more. You can get the Daily Brew 365-day guided journal online at Target, Barnes & Noble, Books, and Amazon. And every purchase supports college students in need. It allows the authors to give gratis copies to college students who are seeking mental health counseling. So this goes for a great cause. Full disclosure, one of the co-authors of the book is Off-Screen Wife's boss over at Hartwick College. So this is a full-on charitable endeavor. This is not for profit. All proceeds do benefit college students in need getting copies of this. So go check out the Daily Brew 365-day guided journal and tell them Shakespeare sent you. Like, hey, how'd you find out about us? Shakespeare. It was kind of great. So go do the thing. And if you would like to become a sponsor here on Shakespeare's Coffee Break, please drop me an email, shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com. I'm sorry, I said Coffee Break, Shakespeare, Shameless, Self-Promotion. Wrong show. I do so many shows a week. Drop me an email, shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com. Also, go like the show, facebook.com/shakespeareapproves, and go like and subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/shakespeareapproves. We do new shows every single day, Monday through Friday. YouTube has all the Shakespeare coffee breaks now. Still follow Shakespeare's Coffee Break on Facebook, but YouTube is where the new shows will be happening from here on out. And then this is the only live show every week. So thank you so much for being here. And let's get back into the show with my friends and find out what is happening over there with Claire and TJ.
I broke TJ apparently.
What did you do, Claire?
I stuck a whole Kit Kat in my mouth.
You stuck a whole Kit Kat in your mouth. Why did you wait until you were off camera to do it? Do it now. Do it now.
Okay, hold on. I gotta open the Kit Kat.
Yes, you do.
It's okay. To be fair, it's a Halloween Kit Kat. Wait, this one's broken. You eat it.
You can't do this with real Kit Kats. No.
Hold on, I got it.
Okay.
Hashtag Kit Kat Monster.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Get it nice and close, Claire. And that's how you eat a Kit Kat. Well done, you. Oh,
or do
my
other things, but you know.
Yeah.
The tiny clap.
Claire, how can they follow you on TikTok so that they can see you do nothing but eat Kit Kats the wrong way?
My name on TikTok is Kit Kat. I can't even talk. Is Kit Kat Monster?
Oh, I was right with hashtag Kit Kat Monster.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, you could see me eat Kit Kats in a terrible fashion set to fun music.
I love this.
Almost 1,000 followers. I mean,
I'm starting a TikTok, by the way, and it's going to be largely me doing this.
it's brilliant.
I'm going to be
4,000 followers in 2 days.
Yeah, and then like just like little things like to be or not to be. It's like, or even like to be or not to be. Just like, no, I'm done with you now.
If you could get Milo in the shot, your views will skyrocket.
Oh, I know. Yeah, not every post I do with him in it, but most posts jumps.
Yep.
It's great. Weirdly though, the one where he actually was jumping on me and like giving me hugs, it's like, oh my god, this is gonna go through the roof. 5 likes.
No.
Yes, because Instagram sucks.
Sometimes I do not understand. Like, we'll post something on Facebook or Instagram, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna get all the likes, and it's like 2, and you're like, what?
Yep.
Indeed. All right. So, Aileen Goldberg is our main
Hi.
guest. She is an actress, an entertainer, and one of my oldest friends in this industry. Aileen is a founding member of Chaste Treasure and one of your main people that you're going to find at the Storybook Musical Theatre in the Philadelphia area. Aileen Goldberg, welcome to the show!
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
What's up?
All right. So, Aileen Goldberg,
Yes.
what's your story? Where are you from? What's your name?
I'm Aileen Goldberg,
Well done.
and I'm originally from the Philadelphia area. I have a BFA in drama from New York University. That and $2 will get me on the subway.
True story. True story.
And, because there's no theater right now. I've been working with Storybook Musical Theatre since years ago. But Storybook
Was that
founded-
5 years ago or 25 years ago, did you say?
You'll never know.
She's that good.
Storybook was founded in 1992, and I've been working with them since I was 20. So I'm not going to tell you how long that is.
18 years.
But,
18 years. Aileen's 2 years younger than me.
19 years. Oh, God, excuse me. There's something in my throat. But I'm also I'm secretary of the board of Storybook. So I do work there often, and I handle their fundraisers and that sort of thing. When there are fundraisers.
You should be doing one right now, honestly.
We're gonna be doing one. I think we said in January. I think we're gonna do an online bingo. So that'll be fun and exciting. But we've been doing like online things. We've been doing something called Storybook Behind the Curtains. So bringing together old casts of shows and kind of talking about the hijinks and stuff that occurs.
Oh, so you're doing kind of like the Josh Gad thing with cast of movies and whatnot.
Yeah, or like Seth Seth Speaks. No, from SiriusXM.
Seth Rudzinski.
Oh, Seth Rudetsky. Yes. So
I used to
like
listen to
something
that
like
all the time when I had a day job and we had Sirius XM.
Yes, do love Seth
Now I
Rudetsky.
don't,
So
now I
kind of
don't
like
have
that.
Sirius XM because I don't have
Womp
that day job.
womp. I do. But
Wow, humble brag.
humble brag. I still have Sirius. I pay my $12 a month or whatever.
Oh my god, that's
so
ridiculous.
We do those. There was just like a cool little Halloween thing. Last Saturday in January is bingo. Thanks, Mom. My mom's watching.
Thanks, Mom.
So we do that. There was a Halloween thing where myself and Emily Cheney, who's also in Chaste Treasure with me, dressed up as the two sisters from Beauty and the Beast, and we did that. So that was kind of fun and
Two
silly.
sisters from Beauty and the Beast. What?
Yes. So there's an original version of Beauty and the Beast where the character
from Greek
Belle
mythology.
or Beauty. Well, no, this is like oh gosh.
Not quite original, semi-original.
The original fairy tale version, where Beauty has two sisters. So there's, unlike in the Disney version where there's Gaston and like the silly girls who are pining after Gaston, she has a suitor who's actually not evil. He's just like a nice merchant dude, and her sisters like him. So they're like the silly girls. They're the comic relief of the show. Surprise! I was playing someone's funny. So we were playing them because we'd done the show before. But I've been in, oh gosh, I don't even remember how many storybook shows. I've lost count at this point. Mom, if you're watching, if you could update, I have no idea.
Some of my favorite stills of that show include you in Wizard of Oz.
Yes. So I've done Wizard of Oz with Storybook 4 or 5 times. I lost count. I just played Dorothy for probably my last time this past December because, you know, I might be getting slightly long in the tooth to play 16.
No. Are you kidding? I would go to jail for you any day.
Thanks.
If you're Ethel Merman, that will be totally true.
There's no business. I do but like her. But anyway, so I've done a lot of work with Storybook, doing shows for 3 to 10-year-old kids. I've done pre-show workshops for them, gone out to the schools when, you know, they allowed outside people in schools, and taught them about going to see a show, what to expect, and what, you know, the different parts of people in the theater and that sort of thing. So yeah, I do that a lot, and I'm a member of Actors Equity Association. So yeah, but most of my work right now is coming from Chaste Treasure, which, as you said before, I'm a co-founder of. And we've been singing at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair since TJ Miller decided to put together a girl group and asked Melissa Baker to do so, since 2013. So we did our first tour in 2014. And I was part of that group, and we went to the Pittsburgh Ren Fair, and then another group did the Louisiana Ren Fair that fall, and it's just blown up since then. And this year we were supposed to be at like 15 different states at a whole bunch of different fairs, and COVID. So yeah, so I got to do the Pennsylvania Ren Fair for 3 weekends, so that was fun, and got to get some performing out. But we've been doing there I am. You found a picture of me as
Michael.
Tony.
Yes, our wonderful chat moderator Michael found that, and we just were able to throw that up there. That Cowardly Lion outfit is amazing, as is the Tin Men.
Yeah,
that's brilliant. Love it.
They did a really, really good job at the costumes. Storybook likes to pride themselves on being kids theater that's also good for adults. Yes. So you're not gonna just like be sitting there being bored. You know, it's not like watching like the Teletubbies or something where you're just like, oh God, someone shoot me in the head now. Like, it's fun. My mom loves dad jokes, which if you've ever seen a Chaste Treasure show, I am the queen of the dad joke. Melissa hates me and wants to like throw crap at me all the time because she's like, I hate you. Shut up with the dad jokes. Stop with the bad duck.
Is that why for some shows it's you hanging out near me, and so, because we just go like, all right, here we go. Let's just dad joke this all day long. That's
Pretty
why
much,
your mother likes
pretty
my
much.
show, because my show is nothing
It's
but
true.
terrible dad jokes.
It's just terrible dad jokes.
It's 28 minutes of terrible dad jokes, and like, let's
and
go
which
do
is
this.
why that's why I like your show too. And I'll just yell crap back at you because I also love terrible dad jokes. But yes, I blame my mother. Like the just stream of duck jokes or fish jokes, or I can just keep going. And poor Melissa just watches me like, oh God, Lady Rosaline, please stop. Just
speaking of terrible dad jokes, for the very first social distancing players show, which actually everyone on screen was involved with in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
It's true.
12th night in the Three Bears. We need
All
to do
right,
that.
I did that.
Yeah, we need to do that one
That
again.
was so long ago at this point.
I know. That was in April. That we did that for April Fool's Day.
I was still on the road and stealing props from my friend's garage.
Wow. Goodness gracious.
Like you do.
Yeah, that's when we thought that this was going to be manageable. Things were going to be okay. Maybe not by June, but definitely
August.
July or August. And it's like, nah,
Nope.
nope.
Try like May of next year.
Of next year.
One of my favorite things was you just rushing to get the jokes in before I would switch the camera. When you were the
Do you want to
clown.
hear a joke?
No.
Do you wanna hear a joke?
No.
And Aileen just freaking out, and then like me, like, nope, that's Claire.
Yep.
Yeah, it was great.
And then being like, oh, I'm so sad.
All right, so Kathy Evans says that she has seen you at the Pittsburgh Fair. She loves you there.
Thank you.
And
Love
Michael
you too.
and
We
Michael's
missed you.
and our moderator, Michael Sturm, says, "How do you know when it's a dad joke? When the punchline is
When it becomes apparent.
Oh, everyone is here. And now we're going to go into another song break from our musicians, Drunk and Disorderly, and then we're going to play everyone's favorite game, I Want More Ethel.
I can oblige if you need.
Oh no, we're all going to do it. You all have about 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how long Foxy and Twig's song
It's
is.
gonna be a while before that wears off.
It's been a freaking year, and I still can't do it. I feel so bad. But guys, gals, and non-binary pals, Drunk and Disorderly.
Oh no.
You tuned it like 2 seconds. Lords, ladies, and sisters, that being said, I do have an introduction to this song, so it works out. And that introduction is, Lords and ladies and sisters, I have a confession to make.
Confess thou, sinner.
Thank you very much. And that confession is that there is another David Anthony out there. Aside from David Anthony, the Foxy Bard, which is me, there is another David Anthony out there who is much better at writing songs than I am. We performed together in a band called 3 Pints Shy. And I would like to lovingly steal one of his songs, which I was reminded of by the advertisement for Dandyfolk.
How?
Because Dandyfolk sounds an awful lot like fuck, which is a name. It also sounds a lot like another word altogether, but we're going to get to that. Oh, I'll tell you a story of old man Daddy Fuck. Came from Ireland in 1893. Oh, he moved to the south of Scotland. With his hands he built a still, and he called poaching Danny Scotch whiskey. An English taxman came, said, "What a way of it! Old man, I fear your plans I will soon botch. You see, you're in the north of England, and all tax you'll have to pay. And I fear you can no longer call it Scotch." But Danny fought clean back, Christ, was not a shame. I was sure he'd bear me name until I died. I'm far too old to argue, and I'm far too drunk to cry. Suppose I'll pay and name it Fuck the English Rye. We were standing hammered, happy, sloppy, stumbling, wobbling, barely walking, pissing buzz off Fuck the English Rye. We were dressed and pressed and inebriated, wasted, bombed, obliterated, bring pride off of the English ride. So drink with me and slap your knee and call me an old friend. For I could not tell you when or if we'll pass this way again. But if you want to live while laughing and still smile when you die, just take a sip of that fuck the English rye. Now there's many a poor fellow proved the fool on Danny's crew, like young Mitch McGee who thought that he could fly. We said, come on, son, have a drink with us. We swear that you will soar. By God, I swear we didn't think he'd try. Young Mitch McGee climbed the pub, said, look at me. Spread his arms, dove and fell until he stopped. Ow. When we reached him, all was left of him was an arm stuck in a hole. In his hand, a glass that hadn't spoon to drop. Oh, me lads and me, we fell down to our knees, crying, why did someone so young have to die? Now we warned him till the morning, and the only way we knew, we took his glass and drank that fuck the English dry. We were slammed and hammered, happy, slopping, stumbling, wobbling, barely walking, bristled us off of the English rye. We were trashed and bashed, inebriated, wasted, bombed, obliterated, big pride off of the English ride. So drink with me and sing off key till the night is at an end. For I could not tell you when or if we'll pass this way again. But I would not be like Mitch McGee, who thought that he could fly after a sip of that faulty English rye. Here's the hard part. We're slammed and hammered, happy, sloppy, stumbling, wobbling, barely walking, trashed and bashed, inebriated, wasted, bombed, obliterated, tightened, tasting, bashed and muddled, pickled, bitter, flush and bottled, sauce, rosy, naddled, unspeechless, fairly right, banked, ripped, paralytic, had against a bitter addict, pushed that face out, he's hated, lost his healing candidate, bitten by the brewer's sauce, twinkle, soul, jungle, feeling behind up on the English ride. There's just no way to bring us down, we're triple through and through, and no matter what, we're always up.
That's what she said.
Well, we need not neither money, leave it all behind, just leave enough to get off of the English ride. We need not neither fame nor money, leave it all behind, just leave enough to get off of the English ride.
Huzzah! Well done, huzzah, I say. Foxy, Bard, and Twig, they are drunk and disorderly. Follow them at facebook.com/drunkendisorderlymusic and drunkendisorderly.org. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness, friends. As we're approaching the back portion of the show, I think it is now time that we play everyone's favorite game. I want more Ethel. We all want more Ethel. So let's, starting with Aileen. Aileen.
Yes.
Give her some Ethel.
Blow, Gabriel, blow. Go on and blow, Gabriel, blow.
That's what she said. Okay, that is what she said. All right. All right. TJ, give us your Ethel.
All I can do is the producers, how he's the German Ethel Merman. Don't you know?
I know that reference.
I know it completely well. I remember seeing the original movie back in way before the Broadway version was out, and when he sings the song, I'm like, he sounds like he's doing Ethel, and then there was the line, "I'm the German Ethel Merman," you know. It's like, all right, grand. All right, Foxy, go ahead.
Oh, I don't know any of the words, 'cause I'm a nutter. I just want my face all spread with butter. Don't you go and send a cloud to rain on my parade.
Weird.
That's Barbara, but good enough.
But we accept it. Abs. All right, clap.
All I know is the Forbidden Broadway. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's the merman.
Twig.
We're gonna do ours together, and I promise it's not because I don't know who we're talking about.
There's no business like show business. That's just the one that Aileen did earlier, but it's the only other one.
No, it's not. It's not what I did earlier. You're good. No, I did Blow Gabriel Blow instead.
My brain doesn't work.
And I'm going to just simply say, sing out, Rose. Sing out. Although I feel like mine sounded more like Edwin. Not Edwin. No. What's his name? Center Square, Hollywood Squares. He was the father. Pauline, thank you. Where are the pecan sandy? But Pauline, oh my God, there is a Venn diagram that is just a circle of Ethel Merman and Paul Lind. I just realized this. Where are the pecan sandies?
They kind
They're
of,
Louise.
it's like male female version of each other. They're just loud,
But who's
obnoxious
who?
vibrato. You're good.
Who is to say? Thank you, John Karnofsky, for pointing out also that. Paul Lind, well done. You get a thing. And Michael Sturm has Michael. If you want to Facebook me this, if you want to send me as a message this link so I can copy it and find out what it is, I'll be happy to throw it up on screen. I love it, but
It's probably the Venn diagram, I'm assuming.
probably the Venn. Someone else has already discovered this, and or Michael literally was making a video. I'm like, nope. All right, Shake. I'm gonna write this down. Yeah, Aileen was saying it. It's fine. So
Totally works. Totally works.
So, friends, one thing, if you're new to the show, one thing I like to do is we talk about our nerdy interests. Sometimes, what's your favorite dinosaur? Because there have been memes going about throughout this 2020 that one thing that people don't get asked enough is, what is your favorite dinosaur? Once you get past like the age of 10. So I like to ask people, what is the favorite dinosaur? But TJ and Claire have been asked so many times that we're altering it slightly into, what is your favorite prehistoric animal? Starting with our tonight's guest, Aileen Goldberg.
I'm gonna go with woolly mammoth because it kind of looks like Snuffleupagus.
Good answer. All right. Yes. Good answer. All right. David Mikowski, David Anthony, the Foxy Bard of Drunken Disorderly. Your favorite prehistoric animal?
Well, all right, here's the thing.
And also, I chose you at that moment because you're holding a cat.
That's fine. I like me panther. But that being said, my favorite prehistoric animal is the thing that has changed over my life. When I was a young child, it was the Brontosaurus. And then when I got to be a teenager and got to be edgy, it was the Velociraptor, until I realized that Jurassic Park was lying and that Velociraptor isn't Velociraptor. So then it was Deinonychus. But now I think it would be the giant sloth, because it gives you a chance to be lazy, but still be too big for anybody to want to mess with you.
Nice. Well done.
Be allergic to it.
Claire, let's go with you, artistic director of the Zenith Players.
My favorite prehistoric animal is still around, and that's the shoebill stork. Isn't it beautiful?
Also, that is a fantastic camera on your iPad, and thus also a fantastic screen on your iPhone, because that showed up really well.
I like it so much.
That's amazing. TJ Reisner, technical director of Zenith Players.
I'm going to go with another unsung hero, the Morganocontodontid.
What now?
I can speak. It's this little fella. From whence all mammals are evolved.
He's so cute.
Oh, granddad.
He kind of looks like a squirrel.
He's like
all
a little
mammals
squirrel.
come from
I love
this
it. Hey, Gran, how you doing? Good to see you. All right.
He says,
Just
probably.
like that.
All right. Erin of Drunken Disorderly, Twig.
My favorite is the Irish elk. It's basically like a deer, but like times 1,000. So it's just a really, really big deer. And it's really cool because deer are cool. And it's also a really useful archaeological tool because it helps us date other extinct animals.
Oh.
Look at you with like bringing extra science into
With
this.
my
Wow.
technology degree that I never use.
Wow.
Oh, really? Tell us more. This just became really fascinating. This is what the rest of the show.
You never knew that she was an anthropology person?
Yeah, I went to college. I have a degree. I just
Your mom
don't
went
use
to
it
college.
because there's only like 2 jobs in anthropology. So now
And we're waiting for those two to die.
And now, so I became ready instead. And now there's also no run fairs. So I really just can't win. But yeah, I know a whole lot of stuff about dead things. In case you ever need any information about dead stuff.
Good to know. Good to know. I like this. All right. And I'm going to say my favorite prehistoric animal is the wolf, honestly. But the very first, the generation right after wolves started splitting off, because it is a precursor to the Irish wolfhound. They think they might be able to recreate this one. It's the very first domesticated dog that looks
Aww.
exactly like a wolf.
Lucky, listen.
How
Listen to that.
but about 1 billion times bigger than Lucky.
You mean
And
he's
Lucky
not
gets-
20 pounds?
No, you'd be about
No.
250.
Oh
but-
my goodness.
I know, right, Lucky? So I can't remember what this dog's name is, but he's it was the very first domesticated dog about 40,000 years ago. Yes, I know. Older than our oldest archaeological records of human society, except that we know that humans were gathering, in groups and we had language and whatnot, and we had a dog. So. Yeah, and they figure it's probably
the basics of basic human living. You got a language, you got a place to live, you got a dog.
Yeah, they're basically it.
Sounds
yeah.
good to me.
And just like a Shakespeare play, just like a crap Shakespeare play, there's a bit with a dog. All right, so
Always.
all right, so before we go into our final drunken disorderly song, I need to find out what everyone is nerding out about this week. So everyone nerds out about something. There's always something that you're really ultra interested in. Maybe it's David just swinging his cat in front of a camera. I don't know. He is genuinely one of my favorite people in the world. And when I say that, that is no small shakes to anyone else in this show tonight. I adore all of the people on screen. Well, they're not on screen at this moment because it's just me.
You do draw all the people on screen because it's still my Lockhart in you.
Yeah, I really am. There's a handsome fella. There's a handsome fella who needs to visit a dentist because I'm English and I have bad. But I love your snorting. This is hilarious. But what the hell, Aileen? Let me get through a sentence. This is fantastic. Look at her. Look at her. This is great. This isn't even my good stuff. And she's just she's drunk. And so starved.
Drunk on stress.
She's so starved for human contact. I mean, there you go. Genuine human emotion. But I adore all the people on the screen. But David has become one of my absolute favorite people in this world. I just need to give him a shout out there because he's a true mensch, a brilliant artist. And speaking of brilliant artists, everyone on this screen, brilliant artists. And I am so proud to be able to have them on my show. And I felt that this is worth their time to come on. And I'm so glad all of you are here thinking that this is worth your time to watch. John Karnofsky of Renfest.org would like to remind everyone that they are doing a Renfest at home this weekend. Hashtag Renfest at home. Go to Renfest.org to get information about Renfest at home. It's going to be absolutely delightful, so much fun. So go to Renfest.org for more information about that. They have their map drawn up of exactly how they're going to be doing it, and it is a delight. And I want everyone to think about something real quick that they're nerding out about and the toasts while I start to wrap up the show. Because, friends, tonight's show is made possible by viewers like you. And every one of our sponsors is actually also a viewer of the show. So if you think you would like to become a sponsor of Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour or Shakespeare's Coffee Break, please drop me an email to shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com. Also, you can also send me a message on Instagram. On Instagram, I'm at ShakespeareDoctorProves. YouTube, go like and subscribe. YouTube.com/ShakespeareApproves. On Twitter, I'm at ShakesApproves. And on Facebook, it's Shakespeare Approves. Also, speaking of Renfest.org and our sponsors, please go and give some like and love to our sponsors. So, Renfest.org, your online directory of Renaissance entertainers, vendors, and festivals. Renfest.org, it's in the name. Home of hashtag Renfest at home. Henderson's Hearth, classic Celtic cooking for today's modern on-the-go culture. Go check them out this weekend at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival. Dandyfolk, bits and bobbles for the sharp and snazzy. Use my special code, Death by Fluffy Kittens, to save $5 off of your order of $50 or more. Hill Storage and Rigging Company, machinery movers and erectors. And Middletown, Pennsylvania, no job too large or too small. And also Ren Pops. Ren Pops are your Funko Pops made of paper that you can get of some of your favorite Renaissance theaters. Here is your Ren Pop Shakespeare. And even though I am not going to be at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival, he is. You can pick up a physical copy of your Ren Pop at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival this weekend, right out of the main gift shop, right there on inside the castle gates. So, renpops.com. You can download your digital copy or send away for a version to be mailed to you, and also get one at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival this weekend. Renpops.com. And friends, here's what's coming up in the world of Shakespeare this week. On Wednesday, we have a very special, wonderful show. 6 Lovers in Florence by my friend Dan Wenzel, friend of the show. He's been a guest on the show, formerly of the Mad Mechanicals. We're doing a live reading this Wednesday night of the short version of his play, 6 Lovers in Florence. It'll take about 90 minutes. It's going to be at 7:05 p.m. And we're going to have an Indiegogo campaign starting on Monday to raise money for worthy cause, Feeding America. Thanksgiving is coming up, and we want to make sure that food pantries get properly stocked for all of our brethren in need. And the best way to get it out to them is either giving it directly or going to an organization such as Feeding America, who helps to support food pantries all across this country. So all proceeds will be benefiting Feeding America. We want to give as much to them as possible. So please tune in on Wednesday on Facebook and hopefully on YouTube as well. But we'll see how the streaming works. TJ is going to be able to help me with that. And he's like, wait, what? Will I? Okay, cool. Whatever. Sure. Also coming up, of course, Shakespeare's Coffee Break, the daily show where we discuss all that's best in life over coffee. It is now 3 p.m. instead of 3:05 on YouTube, because when I'm scheduling episodes purely on YouTube, YouTube doesn't like on the 5s. All right. I can do it when I'm doing StreamYard shows, but not just YouTube proper. So the show is on YouTube now, pre-recorded. And I do hope that you tune in and watch it. We're going to try an episode or two, putting it through StreamYard, still pre-recorded, and see how that works. But we will see, and hope it goes well. But on Monday, we have nutritionist Lorelei Sturm, the sister of our chat moderator, Michael Sturm. So going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of our chat moderator, Michael Sturm, please go give his band, Langer's Ball, all the love. Buy their albums, for the love of God. Also buy the albums of tonight's musical guest, Drunk and Disorderly. Nat 21 Adventures on Tuesdays, 8 p.m. at facebook.com/Nat21 Adventures and twitch.tv/Palo Garbanzo. It's your live Dungeons and Dragons show with performers from the Renaissance Fair community. Yes, new season starting up. So tune in and watch 8 p.m. because when a natural 20 just won't do, you need a Nat 21. It's like going to 11, but with dice. Fridays, we have Shakespeare Reviews. It is the movie review show I do with Andrew McKee, the Irish bard of Life's Affair, where we take movies inspired by the Shakespeare canon and, well, we review them. Today's episode was the 1995 edition of Othello, starring Lawrence Fishburne and Kenneth Branagh. We do watch parties every Friday at 3:05 on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Shakespeare Proofs. So please watch that. And friends, of course, Shakespeare Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. Tune in next week. Musical guest is going to be Amanda Kitchens. Oh my God! I know. Amazing and delightful. And we'll find out who our main guest is also going to be. So just going to be great, wonderful, and brilliant, and so much wonderfulness happening in the world. So let's go into what are we nerding out about. And Claire, let's start with you.
Yeah, so I've been nerding out about the Macbeth riot, also known as the Astor Place riots, in which Edwin Forrest, who is an American actor, and Macready, who is an English actor, had a long-standing rivalry from when Macready was playing Hamlet in England, and Edwin Forrest, the audacity, hissed at him during his performance. So then they both come back to America, and they're playing in rival productions of Macbeth, and they started hyping up whose performance was better, started a huge riot. People died. To this day, we don't know how many people have died in this thing. It's insane. And that's been what I've been nerding out about.
Fun fact.
I semi-nerd out with you with that for just a moment.
Yes.
Go ahead.
In my freshman year of college, I was involved in a play called Two Shakespearean Actors, which is based off of that event.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Love it.
Fun fact, my theater studio at NYU was like a block down from Astor Place. It was like right there. So we learned about it and it was fun. It was like, it was right there. You could see it from the window.
Yep.
I did not go to NYU, but I was recruited by them, as I'm sure most students in the East Coast were. Like, hey, you graduated near the top of your class. Do you want to give us your money?
You're smart and do theater.
We didn't have a theater program, so I don't think they knew I did theater. I think it was just more of like, you have good grades.
I mean, that's fair. We didn't have a theater program in my high school either. It was like the musical. That's not that great.
Michael is giving us some extra information now, Claire. Between 22 and 31 rioters were killed, 48 were wounded, 50 to 70 police officers were injured. Of the militia, because the militia was called in, that's a thing, 141 were injured by the various missiles. And here's the thing. I am seeing simultaneously two things in my head. And I know what the missiles probably were, thrown objects. But in my head, they were both rockets being shot by the United States military in Iraq in 1991, and also because like on CNN, here you go. But also magic missile because they were attacking the darkness.
Like you do.
As you do, as one does. You know what? I'm gonna just say that is one thing that we all geeked out about because we all had a little bit to give. So there we go. Except TJ, who sat there and was like,
Macbeth.
There you go.
Was it in a rival company?
No.
All right. That is amazing. And for more information on the Astor Place riots, go to that Wikipedia page right there. That is amazing. And it looks like Michael sent me the YouTube thing that I had asked for earlier. Oh, no, did he? Yeah. Oh, it was a flashback of a hospital in the war in an airplane where a patient is suffering severe shock. Oh, airplane Ethel Merman. All right, never mind.
The moment's gone.
Yeah, the moment's gone. It's fine. All right, friends. This has been Shakespeare's Coffee Break. If you enjoy the show half as much as I enjoy making it, I obviously enjoy it twice as much as you do. And that's called math. Whatever you feel the show is worth, a 1, a 5, a 10. For a 50, I will detail your car. After the pandemic, and you got to bring your car to me because I'm inherently lazy and I don't feel like spending more money than I'm making on a thing. Throw it into my hat. Buy me a cup of coffee at coffee.com/Shakespeare. That's ko-fi.com/Shakespeare, or consider becoming a Patreon of the arts at patreon.com/Shakespeare. All of my patrons get the same benefits. All the tiers are the same right now, but we have different tiers: $3, $5, $10. $20, $30, because some people just want to make it rain, and that's beautiful and amazing. And some people want to give a little bit, because every little bit helps, and that is also amazing. And so all the tiers are the same right now, because during this period where everyone is hurting, we are all in this together. And no matter what you're able to give, you are keeping me gainfully employed as a professional idiot, and I thank you for that. And I get to hang out with other professional idiots, and that is also amazing and beautiful. And please go support everybody. Go to the zenithplayers.com and click on the very attractive donation button. Go to drunkendisorderly.org and give them all of your money. Go to their coffee account. Do y'all have a Patreon?
The Patreon is under the Foxy Bard.
Fantastic. There you go. And Aileen, go to Chaste Treasure, give them your money. Go to Storybook Theatre and give them your money. So do all of the things. And thank you. And now, friends, let us have one big toast. Who would like to go first? TJ, I just saw your arm go up. Or are you just simply toasting in general?
I was just toasting because I thought we were just doing a toast. But to Stacey Abrams. She knows
to Stacey Abrams, you know what you did.
Abrams.
She knows what she did.
She does.
Oh.
I got one.
Aileen.
It's one we do during this show because those are the only toasts I know. Here's to staying positive and testing negative.
Yeah. Yes.
That means many things this year. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
And propel it.
Aaron or David, Twig or Foxy, do you have one?
To plague. In the historical narrative, if you've written yourself into a corner, just throw in a plague, kill off a few characters, and restart the plot.
I feel like our plot is only thickening, but that's fine. Cool. All right, neat. Cheers.
Everybody dies.
Yeah.
It's a Deus Ex Machina. All right. Twig or Claire?
Go for it.
All right, fine.
What you don't know is both of their politeness, their overabundance of it, is simply because neither of them had a toast.
All right, to our cat Panther, who conveniently is in the litter box right now, but he's still an excellent cat, and I've never needed a therapy cat so much. So
Here's to therapy cats
Here's
and
to
Panther.
cats
Also,
and dogs.
he's in dogs, therapy dogs. Here's the thing. You said he's in the litter box, but I still love him. No. That proves he's a good cat.
Yes.
Truth.
Yes.
All right. Claire, do you have one?
Yes. To democracy.
To democracy.
For we are forever entertained and hopeful.
Yes. To democracy.
I don't know whether I would call this week entertaining.
Oh, no, it is.
Well, it definitely keeps you
Are we
occupied.
bored?
Now.
Yeah, your attention is wrapped. And so I will give
If it
mine.
doesn't keep you occupied, it makes you want to occupy.
Piggybacking off of Claire and also TJ's to voting. It is an amazingly rare thing that we get to exercise voting. We have taken it for granted in this country. But then this year, for various reasons, people have come out in both larger numerical numbers than we have ever seen, and that is amazing, but also largest percentage that we have ever seen
Not
vote in
years.
this country. People across every strata of society have been voting. Every class, every creed, every color, people of every identification, you're voting. And that is amazing and brilliant. And it gives me hope. So, to hope. Even if it's just a fool's hope. Cheers.
Cheers.
Friends, this has been Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. We are going to be back next week with Amanda Kitchens as our musical guest. My cat might make an appearance. He was meowing in the corner, but then he left. But Claire and TJ are probably going to come back too. But to take us out, my friends, drunk and disorderly. Take it away, my friends.
Laura's Ladies and Mars, a song about the road and the ditch next to it in which she found me. How in the merry month of June, from me home I started, left the girls at doom, so sad and broken. How I saluted father dear, kissed me darling, mother drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears to smother, then off to reap the corn, leave where I was born, cut to start the corn to banish schools, they got in a brand new pair of boots, paddling with the bugs, hiking all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I took the hand, turned her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, Macfalaldera. How in Mullingar that night, a rested limb so weary, started by delight, me spirits bright and airy. I took a drop of beer to keep me heart from sinking. That's the Paddy's fear whenever he's up for drinking to see the lost smile. Then all the while, had me carried a start to set your heart above it, and asked if I was hired. Wages I required, till I was almost tired on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Humped the head and turned her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, Macfalaldera. In Dublin next to ride, I thought it's such a pity to be so soon deprived of you. A bit quite city, so then I took the stroll. All on the quality under it was told. In that neat locality, something cost me might. When I looked behind the bundle, could I find upon me stick a woman inquired for the road. Said to cut to through, it wasn't mountain road. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the head and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, Macfalaldera. From there I got some being spirits, never failing, landed on the quay just as the ship was sailing. The captain at me rowing said, "Come out and Paddy," when I jumped aboard the cabin bound for Paddy. Down among the pigs, laid some bonny rigs, down some hearty takes the water around me, bubbling with a folly head. Wished myself was dead, went too far instead. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt her hair and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, Macfalaldera. Oh, my boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called myself for the fool. I couldn't no longer understand me blood began to boil. Temporary was loose and pulled out air and soil. They began abusing her army, so was Irish really and it's like Galway boys are nice. I was a hopping to the lottery, joining the fray, quickly clear the way for the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt ahead and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin. Rack for Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt ahead and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin. Oh, Ackfallaley.